It is Tuesday, and that means something totally exciting is going to happen. Mary and Aaron, I also have kind of a weird phobia. I'm not exactly sure how old I was, but I was young. I created a phobia in myself. I went to the YMCA as a kid during the summer, and they had an indoor swimming pool, which had racing lines on the bottom. And when you think about what those lines look like, to my little 8-year-old brain and my friend's brain, they looked like a hammerhead shark. And we created this game where you avoided the racing lines. So you just kind of like hopped over them in the water. Eventually, that like created a phobia of racing lines in a swimming pool, which really extrapolated to a fear of hammerhead sharks because in our 8-year-old minds, they were hammerhead sharks on the bottom of the pool. I was a weird kid. Today, I would like to talk about art, and not really just any art, but art that I like. I'm in no way an art buff. I don't really know that much about art history, but there are types of art that I like more than others. I'm not religious at all, but I really like old religious art, particularly related to Catholicism, because that was the main religion of Europe for a long time. Yeah. Including architecture, illuminated text, stained glass, paintings, religious paraphernalia, like boxes and goblets and things like that. My two favorite artists are Salvador Dali and MC Escher. I'm pretty sure every bare spot on my walls would be covered with art, photographs, prints, etc. if I could afford it. Obviously I can't, but if I could, that's what it would be. So I'm going to show you a couple of the different prints and things that I have around the house, and I hope that you enjoy them. I went to a big MC Escher exhibit in Akron at the Akron Art Museum in March. It was fantastic. It was over 100 and some odd prints, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The only thing missing from the exhibit was the surreal period Escher had. Not a lot of work from that period, but still kind of a significant period, and not usually what you think of when you think of Escher. The first thing I'm going to show you is called I. It's an Escher print. This is actually called Snakes. They had both of those prints at the museum, and they were totally trippy to look at in real life. I also have a large print of the waterfall. You know, the waterfall that flows uphill. I saw my first Dali alive in person at the Cleveland Art Museum. They have the painting called The Dream, and I did buy a print of that, which is currently getting framed, so I can't show you it. The other big Dali print that I have hanging up is over my couch. I'm not going to go get it because it's giant, but it's swans reflecting elephants, and I got it for Christmas one year, I think. Some of the art I have two prints from this guy named John from Louisiana. I picked him up while I was in New Orleans. He's an artist in Louisiana, and I really liked his stuff. And here is one of the prints that I have. I also have some photos that I picked up while I was in New Orleans as well. They are of some of the cemetery statues. I'm not going to run and go get those, but they are interesting. I also have some comic book art, prints, posters, stuff like that, from the Anita Blake graphic novel series, based on the Anita Blake novels. Here is one of the prints from that. And that Jean-Claude ends up being the main vampire in the novels. Alright, that's all I've got for you guys today. Mary and Aaron, I hope you have a fantastically awesome time at LeakyCon next week. And John, I hope you're feeling better, but I assume I'm going to find that out tomorrow. My next video will be pre-recorded because I will be on vacation. See you guys next week. That was really irrelevant. Holy crap!